I'm just a broken instrument in the hands of the greatest.
Hey, what's up everybody? This is D Mastermind coming to you just in time with another video of our Angels franchise on MLB The Show 21. And as you guys can see right here, we got the Angels 19-20 record and third place in the division right now, not doing too great. Hovering around that 500 mark, somewhat of a mediocre team, but hopefully we can pick it up. The pitching's been off to a pretty good start, but the hitting has been struggling, which is a surprise. But we're going against the Red Sox. And the Red Sox have one of the best lineups in the league. They are number one in home runs. But here we go, guys. Let's get into it as we're here at Fenway. We got the Green Monster right there. 19-20 Angels versus the 23-16 Boston Red Sox. And this team is stacked on the lineup side and have pretty decent pitching. No one expected them to be doing what they're doing in real life, as they have the best record in the MLB. But we're going against an old friend, Garrett Richards, who was an Angel. He was one of Mike Trout's closest friends for the longest until he went over to the Padres. He's 3-2 on the year with a 3.4 ERA, a 1.23 WHIP, which is pretty solid. He gets a decent amount of strikeouts. He throws pretty hard. He'll be anywhere from 95 to 99 on the mound with a lot of sinking action. And leading off, we got Justin Upton, batting .243 on the year. And on a 2-2 count, he's going to hit a little dribbler in front of the catcher, and he's going to get out easily right there for the first out of the game. And you can see there's a little shade, a little sunlight coming in from center field. And here goes the Angels lineup. We got Taylor Ward batting second today, Mike Trout followed up by Jared Walsh, who's off to a great start. Anthony Rendon behind him, Jose Iglesias. Jose Rojas is getting a spot start at DH today with Max Stassi as well. And Taylor Ward on a 1-2 count. Gonna go down right there on the slider on the outside corner as that locked him up a bit. Garrett Richards has some nice stuff, but he's been injury prone throughout his career. He's had a lot of different surgeries on his arm, so he's never been able to really fully put it together. And he's going up against one of his best friends right here, Mike Trout, who has a 1.3 OPS, number one on the Angels, of course. And Trout's going to go down swinging there as well on a sinker right down the middle, as Trout was looking for something off speed there. So he had an easy 1-2-3 inning as he struck out his buddy. The Red Sox, just a little bit about them. They have a little bit of a rivalry with the Angels. I want to say a rivalry, but they've taken them out on a couple postseasons. And me, as far as an Angel fan goes, I definitely have a dislike for that team. Not my dislike like I have for the Astros, where it's a little more deep-rooted. It's just a competitive dislike with the Red Sox. And David Ortiz and some of those guys, Manny Ramirez, these guys used to really get under your skin a bit. Jason Varitek, some of these guys, the way they used to celebrate back when they used to beat the Angels. And it was nothing like, you know, I love bat flips and things like that. I think that's a fun part of the game. But back then, you know, when it's happening to your team, it's upsetting at the time, you know. But we got Ohtani on the mound on Ohtani Day, going against the Red Sox. And he gets an easy line out there to Jose Iglesias. Ohtani has some great stuff. Will throw 100 miles per hour. Amazing breaking splitter. Has numerous secondary pitches like the slow curve, a hard slider, a cutter. So this guy has every pitch in the toolbox as he walks someone there. But that's one of his biggest concerns, is if he could get under control and not walk people and pitch a little bit more to contact, he'll be able to last longer into games. So that's what he's trying to do here as he grounds out to David Fletcher to end the first inning. So Ohtani has come into the league as a thrower, and you can see what he's trying to do now is develop into a pitcher, being able to hit his spots, pitch to contact in certain situations, and not gas himself out. As we're up here right here in the top of the second inning with Anthony Rendon up, and he gets a walk here with one out. Anthony Rendon has one of the best eyes on the team. So with 2 outs now, Jose Rojas up, Anthony Rendon still at first, and he draws a walk. So the Angels are patient right now versus Garrett Richards, who seems to start the game a little bit wild. So runners on first and second now. 2 outs, 3-on-1 count to Mike Stassi, who's off to a struggling start to start the year, but has a lot of potential. And he draws a walk to load the bases. So Gary Richards with 3 walks this inning, 3 free passes. Let's see if the Angels can do something about it and bring somebody in. We don't want to let this situation go to waste. David Fletcher up, contact hitter, one of the best clutch hitters on our team. He's doing great versus lefty pitching this year, batting .319, but versus righties, he's only batting .240, which is a struggle for him. Overall, .265 average on the year. And we got a full count here. A payoff pitch coming in. This is a huge moment early in the game. And Fletcher hits this one, but it's going to be an easy pop-up to the right fielder right there. That's going to end the inning as Domingo Santana grabs that one. Up next now in the bottom of the second inning with 2 outs, Christian Vasquez up. And Ohtani's going to come in with it on the outside corner. That's going to be an easy ground out to the first baseman, Jared Walsh. And Ohtani's been efficient to start this game. That's something he looks to continue to work on. So a 0-0 end of the second inning. Justin Upton up now, top of the third. Going against Gary Richards. He as well as one of Mike Trout's best friends.
They go back to the breaking ball. Take a ride with Justin Upton.
And Justin Upton gets all of that one over the big monster. Big J up out of that leadoff spot, showing that power. Let's go. Against one of his old close friends with Mike Trout. Got the breaking ball. It hung. And he got all of that one. As he admires that thing. Let's see how far it went. It had to be at least 400 feet. What a beauty. As we jump ahead now to the bottom of the fourth inning. 2 outs. Ohtani still cruising. Hasn't given up a lot as he's facing off against the slugger Rafael Devers. And he gets him to ground out into the shift as Rendon makes a beautiful play ranging to his left. And the Angels showing off that solid infield defense that they have. They struggled a little bit in the corners in the outfield with Upton and Ward. But in the infield, they're beautiful. And here goes another look at Upton hitting a perfect double to the right field wall. And it's going to bounce over that little short porch over there. And Upton is just slugging today. Runners now on first and second with Mike Trout up. He's trying to expand on his 1-0 lead. See if he can get some more distance between the Red Sox. And he's going to get a jam shot single. Upton's going to push it and go home with the 44 speed. And he's going to get in there safe as the throw was off the line up the third baseline. So the Angels' really aggressive base running paid off there as Mike Trout shows off his strength and just punches that right in front of the right fielder, even though he got jammed up on that one. Beautiful slide. Runner on first base now, bottom of the sixth, 2 out. And they're going to get JD Martinez to fly out there to the right fielder, Taylor Ward, to end the sixth inning. Still no runs for Boston. And Ohtani's only giving up a few hits. But he's not striking a lot of people today, but he's pitching to contact, which we like to see. Bottom of the seventh now. A little dribbler up to Rendon. Can he get him? No. As that tied him up as he tried to make a spectacular play. Runners on first and second, nobody out. And Ohtani gets a very important out there as the runners weren't able to advance on a pop-up to Fletcher. Christian Vasquez up next, full count.
They hit it to Fletcher, get rid of it. Boom.
Shohei Ohtani is able to strand that leadoff single.
And we love to see that double play. Now Ohtani's worked through 7 innings of shutout ball. Beautiful start by Ohtani, and that's going to do it for him on the day. We don't want to overwork him as he hits and pitches for us. But the Angels are up 2-0. Raisel Iglesias coming in to close now. He's 10 for 11 on closing situations this year. Only 1 blown save. 2.7 ERA. He's excellent versus righties with a .067 batting average. But here we go against JD Martinez. 1 out already on the board. And Martinez going to punch that one right back up the middle as Iglesias just get out of the way of that one. So now they have the tying runner coming to the plate. And Rafael Devers, but with 1 out on the board. Iglesias gets him the ground out to Jared Wash, who's an excellent fielder. Flips it over to Iglesias, back to Wash. Double play to end the game as the Angels shut out the Red Sox. The hottest offense in all of the MLB. And the Angels get them the shutout with Ohtani with an excellent 7-inning start. Iglesias comes in to close the game out. That's a great 1-2 combo right there. As the Red Sox only counted for 3 hits. So did the Angels, but one of theirs was a big fly by this man right here, Justin Upton. As he brings all the offense that the Angels needs, but Ohtani pitches a gem. And he continues to learn how to pitch rather than just throw. So Ohtani's the player of the game here. And that'll do it for this one as the Angels get back to 500. Hopefully you guys liked it. Peace.
Yeah, I'm just a broken instrument in the hands of the greatest.